Before you toss out that powder blush because you haven't used it in a while, maybe hold on to it because I think we're about to see a lot more powder blushes hit the beauty market, and you might have already noticed the trend. So a few years ago, as you can see, cream blushes were definitely the dominant formula for blush in terms of what people were interested in searching. But then around 2023, something really interesting happened. As you can see here, the interest in liquid blush officially surpassed cream ones. I think this was partly due to what these brands and companies were already working on. Like, we know that the product development life cycle is quite long. It's a few years, and so these brands were already planning on bringing in the liquid blushes. But then on top of that, you had platforms like TikTok just basically amplifying that interest. In the midst of all of this, the powder blushes, the Blue Line, have pretty much lagged behind liquid and cream formulas for quite some time. But you can start to see right now in 2025, there's officially gaining some ground to the point where it looks like 2025 will be the year for powder blush. But what does that mean for you? I think we're going to see a lot more powder blush launches over the next few months, for the next year, as well as makeup trends that feature powder blush formulas. And these trends are very enticing to the point where maybe you weren't a fan of powder blush, but then all of a sudden you see the effect that it can have if you apply it in a certain way, and then now you want to use powder blush. And if that's the case, do your thing. But if you're in the other camp where you've had powder blush, but you haven't really used it because a lot of the makeup looks or the trends that you're trying out haven't featured powder blushes, so you're thinking maybe recently you thought, I want to get rid of my powder blush, I haven't used it in a few years, maybe hold on to them because they might end up being dupes for a lot of the launches that we're probably going to see. So you can save money.